First up on the show, the Israeli warplanes struck hundreds of targets in Lebanon amid fears of a full-scale war following the device explosions that killed at least 37 people. Now, Qatar Airways has prohibited passengers from carrying pagers and walkie-talkies on its flights while boarding flights from Lebanon in the wake of these explosions. The Israeli army claims it has hit hundreds of rocket launcher barrels ready to be fired by Hezbollah fighters. Several buildings and a weapons depot belonging to the Hezbollah were also bombed in several areas of southern Lebanon. The strikes began in the afternoon and were carried out in several waves. Now, the Israeli army released footage showing what it claimed to be strikes on the Hezbollah launchers and terrorist infrastructure sites. Smoke and fire were seen rising from the site of an Israeli strike on the southern Lebanese border village of Rihan. And Israel's Defense Minister Yoav Gallant said IDF's actions against Lebanese militant group Hezbollah will continue and Hezbollah will pay an increasing price as Israel seeks the return of its residents to homes near the Lebanon border.
Our goal is to ensure the safe return of Israel's northern communities to their homes. As time goes by, Hezbollah will pay an increasing price.
Now, the Israeli Air Force jets flew low over Beirut and carried out sonic booms even during a speech by Hezbollah leader Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah. The mock air raid was the lowest jets that had flown over the city since the beginning of the war in October. Hezbollah leader Nasrallah, in a televised address, called the device attacks an act of war that crossed all red lines and vowed to keep up daily strikes on Israel. He said Israel will face tough retribution and just punishment.
This will be confronted with a severe reckoning and a just retribution in expected and unexpected ways. But because this new battle involved hidden hands, let me change my approach. I will not talk about a time, form, place or date. Leave the subject and the news will be what you see, not what you hear.
Now, on the other hand, the White House said President Joe Biden believes there can be still a diplomatic resolution to the escalating tensions between Israel and Hezbollah. The U.S. State Department said Hezbollah must stop its attacks against Israel if it wants to ease tensions in the region. Meanwhile, in a video message addressed to the Lebanese people, the French President Emmanuel Macron said Lebanon cannot live in fear of an imminent war and conflict must be avoided.
First, no one has an interest in escalation. Then, the integrity, security and sovereignty of Lebanon must be preserved. And nothing, no regional adventure, no private interest, no loyalty to any cause whatsoever deserves to trigger a conflict in Lebanon.
Now, the British Foreign Secretary David Lammy called for an immediate ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah as the week of escalation has brought both sides to the brink of war.
We are all very, very clear that we want to see a negotiated political settlement so that Israelis can return to their homes in northern Israel and indeed Lebanese can return to their homes. And that's why tonight I'm calling for an immediate ceasefire from both sides so that we can get to that settlement, that political settlement that's required.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.